That's why more than 80 groups representing interests from across the ag industry sent a letter to Commerce Secretary Wilbur Ross on protecting NAFTA. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has more on why trade anxieties in the farm sector are higher than ever.
Even though negotiators extended the timeline for NAFTA talks, farmers and their representatives worry comments from the administration about leaving NAFTA could undermine success in the deal.
If the administration follows through on its threat to withdraw from NAFTA, the giant sucking sound you'll hear will be the air going out of the economy of rural America as farmers and ranchers take a major financial hit. The annual cost of my farm alone would be more than $2.5 million in lost revenue.
A Texas lawmaker says despite extensive discussions with the White House on modernizing NAFTA to expand trade, he can't say whether that is the president's goal for the talks.
If, on the other hand, the objective of the negotiation is to erect barriers to the U.S. markets, to decrease international trade, then I believe NAFTA renegotiation could be a very bad thing. Texas farmers, Texas ranchers, Texas manufacturers, Texas small businesses do well when we have access to foreign markets. Now, which direction will the administration go? I will tell you candidly, I don't know. I think there are voices within the administration pulling both directions.
Farm state lawmakers say this is a time to speak out and be clear about the economic risks of leaving NAFTA.
We must educate. Our message must be clear and consistent in every way. We must commit to challenge this view, set the record straight, and explain what is at stake. These issues affect real jobs, real lives, and real people. Where ag and trade meet, we get results. So saddle up. Everybody saddled up, but we have to ride. Ride with me.
Ag experts are also concerned that the tone of the current talks could have negative impacts on our ability to negotiate new trade deals in the future.
I can only think people on the other side of the table are looking at the U.S. right now and saying, why bother? They're going to tear it up in 5 years. They're going to say it's a terrible deal. They're going to walk away from it.
Cruz says he wouldn't expect to see any legislative action on trade in the near future, given what he characterized as a partisan divide over free trade issues. He says protecting NAFTA will come down to showing the administration how critical trade is for U.S. jobs. I'm Sarah Mock in Washington for RFD-TV News.
A former U.S. ambassador to Mexico expressed concern NAFTA renegotiations could be tied to tax reform. He says if that passes, President Trump may be, quote, more interested in listening to reason on NAFTA, end quote. Well, meteorologist Tim Ross has your first check of the weather forecast this morning. That's coming up at 10 past the hour.